We present our CHI 2024 case study paper entitled Exploring a Single Topic Distributed Participatory Design Project with Children from Multiple Countries. Funded by the UK Higher Education Fund, this work has authors from 8 institutions representing 6 countries and is part of a larger ongoing project. The authors are listed here. The project developed in part during COVID lockdowns when there was an upsurge in research to consider how HCI researchers and practitioners could still engage in participatory design work with users, in our case children. And this research encouraged new ideas and new framings, one of which was distributed participatory design, or DPD as it is known, which is where design team members are physically and possibly temporarily dispersed from their designers. In our previous work, we have defined DPD and have also gone on to imagine a pan-world project in which children from around the world jointly but individually design together to tackle big problems, following the call from Borchardt et al. That HCI should change real things. We built and published a research protocol for this imagined project and then started to imagine the challenges of its implementation. The case study explored these practicalities in a pilot study of a set of design sessions with children, managed, facilitated, or evaluated by the authors, with the aim to get closer to being able to begin our greater adventure. Our theme for our work is climate change, and we decided to see what happened when this was made local and relevant in different countries and contexts in order to mirror what we would imagine would happen in a real study. What would matter in Manchester would not be the same as what might matter in Mumbai. Our studies followed one another, and between studies our team met on Zoom, so there was a continuous conversation. Things changed as we moved through the studies. This changing of elements follows a method referred to as differentiated replication, where something stayed the same while others change. In the USA, a kids team arrangement was seen with a team of 7 child designers and adult facilitators. The team ended up focusing on future transport. In the first study in the UK, 2 school classes participated. These were each given the same brief, but once by their teacher and once by the researcher, so comparisons could be made. The topic for these children was reuse. In Denmark, slightly older children worked with a physical cube and a facilitator from outside our team, like the teacher in the previous UK study, to design for underwater living. This was part of a sequence of sessions and included some maker activities with Lego. The same cube was later used with a group of teens in the UK, where they were asked to consider off-grid living. In this case, they were only given very minimal adult facilitation to see how that affected progress. The Romanian study was a similar setup to the United States one, with 8 children being asked to design to reduce waste. This introduced a survey which we also employed in the Australian study, which, like the UK and Danish studies, was with a classroom full of children, and their topic was recycling. Evaluation caused the team many headaches. We initially talked about counting and measuring things. We discussed frameworks and thought about constructing matrices. But in the end, we settled on doing a lot of debating and listening. From this, we highlighted that engagement was high with almost all of the children, that our research protocol was not so well used by our non-team facilitators, and that our greater project seems like it can be done, but we will need to consider how we might measure success. Our next steps are to continue the conversations on replication in such design studies, to consider what individuals might need to scaffold DPD sessions. Say, for example, when a teacher in some remote Himalayan area might be doing our project, and to gather funding and momentum to see if we can make our project happen. We hope you have enjoyed our work. Contact us at www.SIGCHI.org or by email on jcreed@uclan.ac.uk. Thanks to our funders and our fabulous children and their teachers.